Look around you. The world is loud, not just with sound, but with confusion. Everybody's talking, reacting, explaining, improving. People are fighting to be seen, fighting to be heard, fighting to be validated. And in that chaos, most women and men lose themselves. They believe noise is power. They believe attention is respect. They believe being seen means being valued. But that belief is a trap, a dangerous one at that. Because while they are performing, someone else is building. The truth is simple and uncomfortable. Real strength was never born in noise. It was built in silence, in the spaces where most people are too afraid to sit, in the moments where there is no applause, no validation, no audience. Somewhere along the way, many forgot that. They started explaining themselves to people who never deserved an explanation. They started reacting to everything, every insult, every opinion, every distraction. And slowly, without realizing it, they traded their power for attention. And attention is cheap. Every word you speak costs you something. Think of it like currency. The more you spend without purpose, the less you have when it actually matters. The man who talks too much reveals too much. His plans, his fears, his intentions. He becomes easy to read, easy to predict, easy to defeat. He hands people the blueprint to his mind and then wonders why life keeps hitting him from every angle. Silence is not weakness. Silence is armor. When you speak less, you gain more. You observe more. You hear what others miss. You notice the hesitation in someone's voice, the tension in their words, the truth behind their smile. The quiet man learns everything while saying nothing, and that alone makes him dangerous, very dangerous. The real noise is not outside, it's inside. Most people are not defeated by others. They are defeated by their own thoughts. Endless overthinking, endless doubt, endless second guessing. They call it thinking, but it's fear in disguise. A strong mind is not a loud mind. It's a controlled mind. You must learn to question your thoughts. Not every thought deserves your attention. Not every feeling deserves your energy. If it does not serve your growth, it must be dismissed. Stillness is where clarity lives. When you remove the noise, you begin to hear yourself again. And once you hear yourself clearly, no one can confuse you. Focus is rare now, almost extinct. Everything around you is designed to break it. Notifications, entertainment, endless distractions. And most people give their attention away without thinking. But attention is power. Where your focus goes, your life follows. If your focus is scattered, your life will be scattered. If your focus is sharp, your life will rise. Focus requires sacrifice. You cannot chase everything. You cannot entertain everything. You must cut things off. People, habits, distractions. The man who focuses on one path and stays loyal to it will always outgrow the man chasing 10 directions. Not everything you feel should be shown. Not everything you think should be expressed. Control is power. When you show every emotion, you give people control over you. They learn how to trigger you, how to manipulate you, how to move you. But when you remain composed, you become unreadable. And what cannot be read cannot be controlled. Distance works the same way. If you are always available, always present, always giving, your value drops. People take you for granted. But when you step back, something changes. People notice. They wonder. They start to feel your absence. Value grows in distance. Never forget that. Emotion is not your enemy, but letting emotion lead you is. Every mistake, every regret, every downfall often comes from reacting instead of thinking, speaking instead of observing, acting instead of waiting. A disciplined mind feels everything but obeys nothing without question. Patience is where power sharpens itself, not weak patience, but controlled patience. The kind that waits, studies, and strikes at the right moment. Most people lose because they rush. They speak too soon, act too soon, trust too soon. But the patient man moves once, and that move changes everything. This is where it all comes together. The man who speaks less, thinks clearly, focuses deeply, controls his emotions, and moves with patience becomes something different. He becomes untouchable, not because nothing affects him, but because nothing controls him. Insults do not shake him. Pressure does not rush him. Opinions do not define him. He stands rooted in himself. And when a man reaches that level, the world responds differently. People treat him differently. Opportunities come differently. Not because the world changed, but because he did. Everything you just read means nothing if you do nothing with it. Knowledge without action is just entertainment. And too many people are entertained instead of transformed. If you're tired of being overlooked, tired of being underestimated, tired of giving too much and getting too little, then this is your moment. Stop talking so much. Stop reacting to everything. Stop explaining yourself to people who do not matter. Start building quietly. Start focusing ruthlessly. Start becoming disciplined in ways others are not willing to try. One day, the same world that ignored you will make room for you. Not because you asked them, but because you became the kind of person it cannot ignore. The loud world will try to pull you back. It will tempt you to speak when silence would serve you better. It will test your discipline. Do not fall for it. Stay quiet, stay focused, stay controlled. Growth does not need an audience. Power does not need validation. You are not here to impress. You are here to evolve. And evolution is always quiet in the beginning. And when it is complete, It's undeniable. So walk your path without noise. Build without announcement. Rise without permission. Because in the end, the quiet man is never weak. He is simply waiting. Thank you for spending your precious time here listening. I hope these words have caused you to think on a different level. Share your comments, perspectives in the comment area, and let me know what you think. LanceScurv out. On to the next one. Peace.